Hello everyone, welcome back. This is GamingWithShoggoths, and you're about to watch the most cursed video I have ever made. Not cursed like as in like, oh my god, why would you do that? But cursed as in like everything that could go wrong went wrong. As the camera pans and spins, you might see a bridge in the background, and that bridge is still standing. Everything's fine with the bridge, except that you won't be seeing any footage of it being built because that footage got corrupted. I don't know why, but my screen recorder, well, I'm not even sure if it's the screen recorder's fault. Something happened, and like the footage is quite messed up. So I will go through the bridge later, but you won't get to see it being built, which is probably okay because honestly, it was a little bit of an experience. Anyways, just to add to the cursedness. And then after that, I spent like, I don't know, 2 hours making this enclosure for the Archaeopteryx. And I got really into it and I was enjoying myself and I was having fun. And I did it as always with like zero planning. So it was kind of a mess and it was a little cursed in and of itself. And it took a while because I had no plan and I was just winging it. And then I realized, I haven't saved in forever. And I was like, and I've been recording for like hours straight. So I was like, let me save this footage. And so I go and I save the footage. And then I go to save the game. And I should have probably done it the other way around because then the game crashed after like 2.5, 3 hours. And no auto saves, no nothing. So then I had footage, but no thing in my park. And obviously, like, being able to recreate it exactly was out of the question. So I started over. I will say that maybe it was a blessing in disguise because I feel like this enclosure that you're watching me make now turns out better in the long run. I made it a little bit faster as well, and I had a better plan. I mean, it already... I out of frustration, I deleted the other footage. I should have kept some of it just so you can see, like, the comparison. But, yeah, like this enclosure ends up turning out better in my opinion, and honestly I'm pretty sure in anyone's opinion probably it would, because I actually like had a plan and it came together faster and it was so in the end it's good. But I mean, I lost like several hours of my life today because of mishaps just with this one build in this one video. If I end up making it through and not having to like re-record something, I will be just like head over heels. Like I will be so happy if I don't have to, if I do this recording all in one take. Like it's gonna take like a meteor coming down, striking me upside the head in order for me to start recording the voice for this. So anyways, that's so far been the trials and tribulations of this build. As you can see, I'm putting several little tree units in here for the Archaeopteryx. What I do eventually to kind of, since they don't jump from tree to tree other than the 2 trees that are within each individual enclosure, I kind of like put 2 or 3 on each, so it kind of seemed like there was like one big group and they were spread out amongst 4 trees. I was trying to make it look at least somewhat realistic. Hopefully in the future they will move freely even. That'd be cool. I'd love to see them like drop down on those rocks like the pterosaurs do in Jurassic World Evolution. Look, hey, there's something that Jurassic World has up on this, right? We always got to look at the bright side of things. I mean, they both have their goods, their ups and their downs. But yeah, so I basically with the flying guys that have their own enclosures, it's really I like being able to give them a fuller, bigger enclosure. Especially since like this mesh, I wish like we had different sizes of like chicken wire or wire fencing and stuff like that instead of just this like chainmail, because it's really hard to see through, which is why I ended up doing the glass wall on each side so you can kind of have like a view without like suffocating the poor animals in there. I cut out some footage of me screwing around with this roof because it was pretty horrific. It just kept going like, what if I try this? No, I don't like that. What if I try this? No, I don't like that. What if I try this? No, I don't like that. you know, I changed it like 20 times. A lot of things on this I changed like 20 times, even when I had a plan. So this is why I don't plan that much, because I still end up changing a whole ton of things. But yeah, like I do like how this turned out. I was trying to have like a nice overhang, especially like, you know, where you might stand for the longest period of time and watch. I do want to put some light fixtures up in here, but there just became a point where I had been working on this all day between the bridge and the first building and its subsequent demise, and then this, and then I was getting into it. I wanted to keep going, so then I did the guest area, you know, and I'm filmed all this on New Year's Day, and you know, I didn't have a day off. It's Saturday. I took some time off for New Year's anyways, so you know, I'm just chilling. I was just chilling at home, and I was happy to be playing video games, you know, not only to make content, but also just, you know, it's really nice when I'm playing a video game that I want to play for fun and not just to make some video. So you know, I was getting into this, and I just kept going and going, and then even after like putting everything on like the highest speed I can with my video editor, and I had to trim down so much because it was so long. I just did so much in this video, so there, you know, there's a lot of random stuff you might not see that you see in the overall look. That, you know, it just, you don't want to see every tiny little thing, I'm sure. I'm already worried that it's long. It's gonna be like 20 minutes as it is, and I'm already like, oh my god, I can't believe it's that long. Although I watch people's speed builds that are that long all the time, so I just always am like, oh god, are my videos too long? You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm just, you know, making this roof, and then I was trying to make an awning without it sticking out too much, and then everything was, again, the cursing continues. Something somewhere was off just slightly. And so I had to like just tweak with everything because I'd copied it from something that was off balance. And you can see how I'm just like teeter-tottering it like up and down. And I just, yeah, the cursedness continued. And that's, I mean, quite frankly, that's not even the last cursed thing that happened, I'm pretty sure. I kept having this happen where I had like tons of layers. Like I was doing bad with like the duplicating today too. So all around, it was just bad. I guess, I mean, this is like the more or less the finished building, and then, you know, I just add stuff around it, and of course, add some like rail poles and stuff to make it look like, you know, the roof isn't just free floating right there. But the rest of this is pretty much just decorating the area, you know, adding walkways, guest areas, stuff like that. I think we officially have a bathroom now in the park. One of the other things I definitely want to do is probably not far from here, maybe further up where the path ends up ending at the end of this. Probably going to add like another Chimaerosaurus. You can see the chimeras like spinning in the background. It's good stuff. But I would like to add like another spot where you can look into the Chimaerosaurus enclosure. Now, on the other side of this bathroom, there's like a little area, and that's going to be like a staff area that I will eventually decorate. I didn't show that being built because I've changed it like 6 times. Like it went out to where those bathrooms were at one point. It's just an enclosed area anyways right now. There's nothing in it. Like I don't know what I'm going to do, like how I'm going, other than some of the decorations that are in the game. You know, like I'm not sure how I'm going to make it look like a staff area yet. And that's not really important. That's probably something I'll do off camera and just show off later. So yeah, I mean, like I changed this spot like 8,000 times. So yeah, I was like, well, we can cut some of it out. I really love using this fence. I like these little wood fences. I mean, those are the normal like enclosure fences, but I think they're really great for using as a decorative fence as well. Like, and they're really easy to put out since they are the enclosure fences. So I had to give the birds, the dinosaur birdies, kind of a little bit higher glass ceiling there towards the end. I was like, oh, you know, it would be cool if this wasn't just a flat roof. And then we're just gonna have a couple snack stands here and make like a dining area, seating area, put a couple of Montosaurus statues in here. And that's more or less gonna wrap it up at that point. I did try. I was kind of thinking about putting other stuff in here because I swore I cut this part out. I guess not. As you can see there, another just little cursed thing One Piece didn't decide to copy. Yeah, it's just all kinds of, that wouldn't like drive me insane on a normal video, but like just on top of everything else, I was like, oh my god, why? Trying to remember what. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and copy these little. Oh, see, there's the bridge. It's there. See, told you. I was gonna try and copy those little planters right there because they're really cute, but like doing it piece by piece, like I was there. Those little planters are each like 20 pieces or something like that. Like I was like, that's insane. I mean, bravo to whoever put that together, because since that's a a prefab, but like I was like, oh god, no, I can't even like bring myself to make something like that. Okay. I put the path down just because it's easier to get the a square or a shape that you want with the path there. Although it was still kind of being a little bit of a pain. But in the end it did work. Although I had some deletion problems that also made me cry once again. Cursed. But I just wanted to have like a little spot for like some decorations. And I wanted to have water down there, but it wasn't a big enough area. Like it was just giving me like a little water, so. And yeah, you can see my curseness here, and like the fence wasn't, I couldn't get it the right distance for it to not like crinkle over the land, and like I said, this is just a cursed video all around. Eventually I get it though. I thought it would be cute to have like a couple Edmontosaurus like staring at the Archaeopteryx. I thought it would be funny if the statues were like, yes, what's in here? What's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? I love these statues though, they're really cool. I'm guessing that there will be more. I really hope there are. I started off with these trees, but I didn't like them. I just kind of let them get covered up eventually. I think one of the times I delete the trees, some stuff in here, they get deleted, and did not cry too many tears over that. Like, I really like those trees, but they just, I don't know what it is, but they never look right to me. So I don't know. I'm just probably not using them in the right context. One day I will figure it out. These little purple flowers and the new red ones are like becoming my absolute favorites. I love them. Just love having the color accents. And here's some more cursed rock stuff happening. Sometimes the intensity brush is very intense. Very intense. So got our Edmontos are chilling, and then we're gonna just get some decorating going on. Some tables with these new tables that came out in the newest update from Christmas. Quite like them. They are pieced together piece by piece, so you could definitely make something similar if you don't like them in particular. Or you can, and which also means you can like edit them if you want to just change them slightly. Change their colors and stuff, I believe. You should be able to. Could not get these chairs to sit evenly to save my life either. Eventually, though, we do. Kind of just zoning, watching along with you guys. Very tired. It's been a long day, like, even though I haven't done anything other than, like, you know, screw around with video games. Like, I feel like today has been a hectic day regardless. Even though it definitely wasn't. Like, I did not have that difficult of a day at all. But I am tired. It is late. I just wanted to get this video processed. I am going to probably add more decoration to the immediate, like, to this part, these parts of that are right around the enclosure. But, you know, it was one of those things where I was starting to wind down, but I wanted to not just be completely plain. I think I deleted the footage, but I also added some trees and stuff over there. But you really didn't need to see me doing that. No, I guess here's some of it. This is where I start, and then I was like, yeah, you don't really need to see this, so. I think we're gonna roll into to a walkthrough now. Yeah, I was also having problems with that stuff being even. I had to tweak it too, so yeah, it's good times. All right, here we go. So here's the bridge. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I like gave like a great like outside look of it, but I wanted this nice big glass and metal monstrosity so you can see like everything underneath you. Oh, look at that rainbow lens flare. Look at that. Yeah. So you can see the rocks and everything, and you can also see the chimeras. I need to add some more rocks, like right over here. There's a huge thing of grass. Right here, you know, eventually I'm going to add decorations and stuff. I mean, versus like doing enclosures, that's not as much of a priority. So once I start building that way, I'll start working on it. That tiny little Edmontosaurus probably is not going to stay there. I just was like, what do I want to put on this rock? And I was like, what? Edmontosaurus. So. Decorations are always like subject to change. Oh, so this is one side of our enclosure. You can kind of see them. I'm watching this on like a little screen, so in my viewer it's quite small. Got our bathrooms, which I did. Those are, you know, all modular as well, built piece by piece. I made into, you know, I didn't make them, they're prefabs in the game, but you can change the colors. Like I changed it to be a little more black to match with the coloring. But there's some of our little fellows and ladies. It's so weird. Like, I don't know if this is a glitch or bug or whatever with the game right now, but I know that there was and I'm actually not sure if it's still a thing or not, but like when you log out and then log back in, your little your Microraptors and your Archaeopteryx will disappear. But also I find like that sometimes they're just not there, and then you turn around and they're there again, and it's really weird. But they do. I love that they fly around from like the branches within their little like group of branches. I hope that one day they will fly from like branch to branch, like you'll make it so they can explore their full enclosure, you know, because that'd be really cool. It'd be cool to see them like down on rocks and stuff like that. And apparently, and I don't have the willpower to fix this. I edited something in the enclosure while I was filming, and it looks like I forgot to put the menu back down. So, and I can see in the preview that it goes for the rest of the video, which is not much longer. It's only like a couple more minutes, but so yeah, sorry that part of your view of the tour is obscured by the build menu. I apologize, but we came in cursed, and I guess we're gonna leave cursed. The good view of the chimeras there. Like I said, I do want to do another like spot where you can go in, you know, look into the enclosure besides through the fences. We got our Edmontosauri checking out their feathered friends in there. Alright, well that is going to do it for this cursed speed build. As always, I really do appreciate you checking out my video, especially this one. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, because there definitely will be more. And I will probably be working on a mammoth enclosure next, I think, and, you know, some more stuff like right over in this general area. So yeah, thanks again. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back real soon. Until then, have a good one.